Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, Superintendent Benty, members of our school board, proud parents, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Welcome to commencement at historic Bruce Smith Field. Welcome, bienvenido, Suduawu, to the Faribault High School commencement ceremony. It's our distinct honor to gather with you today at Bruce Smith Field, the first time we've had an outdoor graduation in over 20 years. This is a historic moment. Bruce Smith Field is more than a setting, it's a symbol of tradition, pride, and new beginnings. Today is a celebration, a momentous occasion that reflects years of hard work, perseverance, and personal growth. It marks the conclusion of one chapter in the exciting start of another in this remarkable journey of our students. As we come together to honor the class of 2025, we reflect on the path that brought us here, the late night study sessions, the challenges met with determination, the bonds of friendship, and the unforgettable memories created along the way. Each graduate seated before us embodies resilience, creativity, and a steadfast commitment to success. This day is not only about individual achievement, it's also a tribute to the unwavering support of families, the dedication of our educators, and the strength of the Faribault community. Together, we've nurtured a learning environment where dreams are pursued, values are instilled, and futures are shaped. Today, we honor more than the academic milestones. We recognize the personal growth, the triumphs, big and small, and the limitless potential that lies ahead for each one of these students. As our graduates step into the next chapter of their lives, they do so equipped with the knowledge, experience, and character that will guide them toward a full future of promise. Let us take this time to reflect, give thanks, and to look forward with hope and pride. Congratulations, class of 2025. You have inspired us, and you have made us proud. I want to say a word of thanks to our counseling staff, Michelle Bruin, Dawn Panoski, Faith Ahmed, our administrative support team, Aaron Lozinski, Jenny Halverson, Mari Cruz, Sean Behrens, Shelley Fritz, Ellen Ben Hamida, and Andrew Lozinski. A special thanks to Anna Doherty and the high school custodial staff, to Kane Smith, Tom Katra, and the buildings and grounds crew for helping with this momentous job, setting up the stadium for graduation this morning. And to Roger Fetty, Jay Zabel, and Troy Temple for their help with the video, streaming, and sound that you're going to hear today. We do have a nurse on duty. She's at the far end of the home bleachers. So if there's any need for your nursing needs, you can see Tara down at the other end. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the people who will be helping today with our graduation ceremony. First, I'd like to recognize our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Jamie Benty. In a few minutes, Mr. Benty will be introducing our valedictorians. Please join me in welcoming our Board of Education members in attendance, Mr. John Bellingham, Mr. Chad Wolf, Ms. Linda Boudreau, and Ms. Candace Knutson, and Ms. Cassie Steve. Thank you for being here. Finally, I'd like to introduce my administrative colleagues, Assistant Principals Joe Timmer and Miss Allison Sweeney. These educators put in countless hours for the betterment of Faribault High School and its programs, and they're always willing to give their time and their expertise to create a positive school environment. Thank you, Mr. Timmer and Ms. Sweeney. Now let the celebration begin as we honor your achievements and welcome the future you are ready to embrace. At this time, those seniors who are in the choral group can join the choir at this time. We'll begin our program by asking all in attendance to please rise for our national anthem. As we finish up the national anthem, I'd be remiss in not thanking those in attendance who are first responders, medical, fire, police, and military veterans. We thank you for your service and all that you do for our country. And now let's listen to Faribault High School Chorus, directed by Mr. Ben Beaupre, for our opening choral number. Thank you, Mr. Beaupre and the choir. As I was welcoming all of you to our ceremony today, I forgot to mention who I am. Sorry about that. My name is Joel Olson. I am the principal here at Faribault High School, and it's my distinct pleasure to be here today. This is the third year in a row that we've had the tradition of the senior class vote for our staff commencement speaker. At this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Mitch Kozad, social studies and avid teacher, to the podium.
Good afternoon. My name is Mitch Kozad. I'm a social studies teacher here at the high school. The students in front of me will more simply know me as Kozad, Coach, or the select few of you who still say my name is Kozak. You're still wrong. I am extremely honored to have been chosen by the class of 2025 to be their commencement speaker. Although I know many of you probably voted for me just to see me fumble on my words like I do in class. But that's okay. It's okay. What a day. Beautiful weather. Class of 2025, you made it. Congrats. This is a great, significant moment for all of you. This moment is you completing what has been an immense chapter of your lives and begin taking your first steps into another. Before I get into my speech, I thought it'd be fitting to begin with a little history of the day. I've always started my classes with a history of the day where I share big events that have happened on that specific date. And since this is the last chance I can do this with this class, I thought it'd be a fitting conclusion. So with that being said, history of the day, June 1st. In 1812, the U.S. began drafting a declaration of war against Great Britain. In 1967, the Beatles released their album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. In 1996, Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland, was born. In 2021, a 5,000-year-old cave painting in Sweden was found. And on June 1st, 2025, we honor the Faribault High School graduating class. That was good, wasn't it? When Mr. Olson told me I had been selected to give this speech, I felt great pride and honor. That's good. And then came the dilemma of writing it. You know, what should I do with it? Like, should it be inspiring? Should it be funny? Which they all know is not a problem. Then it dawned on me. I realized I should just speak openly about this amazing graduating class. To give a little context, I graduated college in the spring of 2022, and my first year teaching was here in Faribault at the fall of 2022. And even with the great support and leadership I had at Faribault, it was still a pretty daunting task having to teach high schoolers that really weren't that much younger than you. Some of them saw right through it. Others of them thought I was in my 40s just because I was a teacher, but you keep them guessing. And so my first year, the main class I taught was U.S. history, and I had none other than the class of 2025, but as sophomores. They were energetic, funny, they were impassioned, and they were chaotic in a way that a teacher like myself loves. And they helped define what it meant to be a teacher for me. They showed me why I joined this profession. If you fast forward to this past year, I got to have a majority of them again, and this time as seniors. Now, they told me in college that one of the most rewarding parts of being a teacher was going to be seeing your students grow into young adults. And when I was a 20-year-old college student, I kind of put that to the side. I didn't really believe it. But watching the class of 2025 grow into the seniors they are today and getting to be a part of it was truly an honor. So while I have taught all these guys a lot about history, psychology, and economics that they all totally remember, right? We all got it. This group of students helped guide me in my profession and got to watch me grow just as I had the honor to watch them grow. For that, I say thank you. I believe it's only fair I take this opportunity to try to guide you in this upcoming chapter of your lives, just as much as you have guided me. And so to do so, I'm going to be sharing the trademarked Mr. Kozad's Keys to Success. These are 4 points I use every day, and I hope you use in your upcoming journeys. Even as a younger teacher, these points have given me great confidence in my accomplishments and have helped me gain many valuable life lessons. So make sure you're taking notes, right? You're getting this for free. I usually charge, right? You're getting it for free. Okay. Point number 1, Always look up and ahead. History always says to learn from our past, so I want you to take a moment to remember where you've come from. Think of all the classic moments from your life, playing outside, laughing at the stupidest stuff, picking your nose, and then for most of you, go back further, because that was recent, I saw. Now look where you are. You have accomplished what up to now has been the most important chapter of your life. Now I want you to envision where you're going to be. There are going to be many exciting new routes and opportunities presented to you after today, and you will have two options when these opportunities come. Your first option is to focus on the obstacles that you'll encounter along the way. Your second option is to focus on the journey ahead of you and that destination you have envisioned for yourself. Always focus on that destination. We don't want to ignore the obstacles, right? Those make us stronger. But if you put your main focus on them, the more intense they will seem. So welcome those obstacles set in front of you and always visualize that end destination. Point number 2, do not be afraid to ask for help. Look around. Acknowledge those that have been there for you and supported you, right? Give a wave to your families. If you see a friend, give them a little head nod. Be cool, right? If you see a teacher, you should probably apologize to them. And always remember those that are with you in spirit. Once you walk off this field today, life can and will be an immense challenge. But luckily for you, you have a multitude of supports here to help you on your feet and offer guidance along the way. We all see the potential in you, we see the hard work, and we see the great futures ahead of each and every one of you. So do not be afraid to ask for help. Point number 3, it is okay to not be okay. You are not perfect. I'm sorry to break it to you. You're not. No one is. But what you are is human. Be willing to take chances, fail, and take more chances again. Embrace the challenges put in front of you and do not shrink in the face of adversity. Don't let your fears and anxieties become your reality. A great quote I love to use is, don't let the floor be your ceiling. Always pick yourself up, learn from your mistakes and hardships, and move forward with this new knowledge. Finally, point number 4. You know you better than anyone. Some of you are sitting out here knowing exactly what is to come in your future and who you want to be, and that's amazing. Some of you may be undecided or still in the process of figuring that out, and that also is really exciting. No matter what lies ahead for you, appreciate all of your opportunities. Take pride in your decisions and trust your choices, because you know you better than anyone. Hold yourself to high standards and morals, not because you should or you have to, but because you've earned it. You've earned that right. It's very easy to become stuck in comfort and lose sight of your goals and who you're chasing to be. I challenge you all to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's where the real growth happens. While on your journeys, be sure to enjoy all the little moments, memories, and celebrations you'll have along the way. High school is the tip of the iceberg. I am unbelievably proud of each and every one of you for what you have accomplished. I am excited to see what opportunities and adventures await you, and I know each and every one of you will find great success and joy in those new journeys. Thank you for all the memories, and now it is time for you to go make some more of your own. Okay, one last time, congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Kozad. Mr. Kozad is wearing a gown that at the beginning of each school year, we have each class sign off their names to commit to graduate. So that is what he's representing today by wearing that gown. At this time, I'd ask Superintendent Benty to please come forward to introduce our valedictorians who will be giving today's student commencement address.
Carson Kramer, will you please come forward? While Carson makes his way to the stage, I would just like to personally thank Principal Joel Olson for bringing graduation back to Bruce Smith Field and Ted Nelson track. What a gorgeous day. Carson Kramer, son of Keith and Amy Kramer, will be attending the University of Northwestern St. Paul, where he plans to pursue a degree in business administration. Throughout his time at Faribault High School, Carson was actively involved in athletics, participating in soccer, tennis, cross country, and swimming. During his sophomore year, he also found joy and connection as a member of the Faith Club. When asked to share a word of advice with his fellow classmates, Carson offered this thoughtful reminder: "This world is but a vapor. Don't chase after what is so temporary." He hopes to be remembered as someone who followed Jesus wholeheartedly, who loved deeply, and who always put others before himself.
Friends, family, staff, guests, and my fellow graduates, welcome to the 2025 Faribault graduation ceremony. Can you believe that today is the day? For so long it has seemed so far off in the distance, yet here we are. Like many of you are experiencing, graduation brings a mix of emotions. Among the many emotions we feel today, one that is often overlooked but should be at the forefront is gratitude. So today, I want to take a step back and reflect on all the things we have to be thankful for. I hope that this encourages you and makes the path ahead just a bit more manageable. I want you graduates to take a moment and think about your past 4 years. What are some of your most memorable experiences? Maybe it was a sports team, a class, a job, or an event. One of the biggest things I am thankful for is the sports teams that I got to be a part of. I grew as a person and was surrounded by incredible individuals. Next, reflect on some of the challenges you faced. Maybe it was a hard class or a busy season of life. Difficult things help us grow, and there is always something to be thankful for, even in these challenging times. Lastly, think about the people that have had an impact on your life. Those in school, such as teachers, friends, and staff, and those outside of school, like siblings, parents, and others. These are just a few of the countless things we have to be thankful for. As all of you graduates know, the combination of school, activities, jobs, and life can get so busy and extremely difficult at times. This is very valid, but what if in the path ahead we entered each new situation and opportunity with thankfulness? I would like to share a Bible verse with you all that I strive to live by, which is 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18. It says this: "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." How different would our future look if we gave thanks in all circumstances? Think about the difference it would make in your life and the ripple effect it would cause. Keeping with this theme of thankfulness, I want to take a moment and express my gratitude to some key people. To everyone here today, thank you for supporting your graduates. To our teachers and staff, thank you for the difference you've made in our lives. Thank you, classmates, for the impact you've had on mine and one another's lives. Thank you to my family, my mom, dad, and 2 sisters, for the indescribable amount of love and encouragement in my walk with Christ. And above all, I want to thank Jesus. He's the center of my life, and I would not be who I am today without him. I'm eternally grateful for who he is and what he did on the cross for all of us. With all that said, graduates of 2025, congratulations on this huge milestone. Best of luck in your path ahead. Remember to enter every situation with gratitude and know that I am praying for you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Carson. Anna Yetzer, will you please come forward? Anna Yetzer, daughter of Dave and Rachel Yetzer, has been an active and dedicated student at Faribault High School. Her involvement included swimming, theater tech, and the National Honor Society. Beyond the classroom, Anna also gave her time to her faith community by teaching confirmation classes at Our Savior's Lutheran Church. This fall, Anna will attend the University of Minnesota, where she plans to major in computer engineering. When asked to share a piece of advice with her peers, Anna said, "Find and join a sport or activity that you enjoy doing." She hopes to be remembered as someone who worked hard, both in the classroom and in all of her activities.
Good afternoon, everyone. Fellow graduates, today marks our final day together and the end of our high school journey. Endings can feel heavy. We often fear them, fight them, or try to ignore them, but this ending is one we should be proud of. Endings teach us what beginnings can't. They teach us how far we've come and how much we've grown. And we have grown, more than we often realize. So be proud of everything that you've accomplished, of the lessons we've learned, and of the effort it took to get here today. Leaving behind the hallways that have shaped us, the friendships that have supported us, and the challenges that have made us stronger, we arrive at this milestone that we've been working towards for years. Each of us got here on our own path. We faced our own obstacles, made our own decisions, and chose, time and time again, to keep going. And now, with this chapter of our lives behind us, we stand at the edge of something new, an unknown future, full of possibility. As we approach the end of our time together, I hope that you carry the lessons of your past with you, and that you also embrace the uncertainty of your future. Growth doesn't stop here. It begins again, in unfamiliar places, surrounded by new people, new ideas, and new opportunities. We will continue to learn and grow into who we are. Because this may be an end, but it is not the end. As Louis L'Amour once said, there will come a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning. So as we leave today as high school graduates, as today's moments become tomorrow's memories, go forward with pride in where you've been and with hope for where you're going. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Addison Bauer, if you could please come up, please. Addison is our senior class president. Addie has been an active and dedicated member of the Faribault High School community. Her involvement includes the National Honor Society, DECA, Prom Committee, First United Bank Junior Board, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and Rotary Strive. Beyond her school commitments, Addie stays busy as a nanny for her younger cousins and works at Godfather's Pizza. When she's not studying or working, you can likely find her in the kitchen baking something delicious, especially if it involves sourdough. This fall, Addie will attend Minnesota State University Mankato, where she plans to major in exercise science. After earning her undergraduate degree, she aspires to continue her education in a Doctor of Chiropractic program with the goal of becoming a chiropractor. Addie? You got it?
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone, family, friends, teachers, faculty, and of course, the class of 2025. What a moment this truly is. First, thank you to everyone who supported us to this point. The people who cheered for us, challenged us, proofread our papers, and stood by us in the moments when we doubted ourselves. And now to my classmates, here we are. This is the moment we have been working so hard for. Caps on, gowns zipped, cameras flashing, and let's be honest, a few of us are silently panicking inside because the real world is suddenly very real. But underneath the nerves and nostalgia, there's something else here today, hope. Hope for what comes next. And maybe for the first time in a long time, we can pause and just take it all in. I want to talk today something about that I've learned very recently, that it's okay to not follow the crowd. It's okay to take the long route, the weird route, that everybody's raising their eyebrows at you route, as long as it's yours. Be yourself loudly, fully, and unapologetically. It sounds simple, right? Like something you've seen on a Pinterest board, but it's harder than it looks because we've all felt the pressure to fit in, to follow the blueprint, to do what's expected, to be what people recognize instead of who we truly are. So much of our lives have been filled with people telling us what we should be, what path we should take, what success really does look like. But real success doesn't come from what you are doing that everyone else is doing. It comes from what you are doing that is feeling true to you, even if the path is less traveled, less applauded, or even misunderstood. Some of you already know your path, and that's amazing. Others are still figuring it out, and that's just as valid. Some of you will go to college, some will go straight into work, some of you are artists, others are entrepreneurs or dreamers or doers, or maybe you're all of that wrapped into one. What matters is that it's your life, not your parents, not your friends, not society's, it's yours. There's a quote I want to share with you today, one that really hit home for me this year. If you know me, you know how much I love to read, so of course I had to include a book about books, or a quote about books. It says, "We are like books. Most people only see the cover, the minority read only the introduction, many people believe the critics, and few will really only know our content." This is real. People will see the version of you that they think they understand, the one based on your appearance, your mistakes, your social media. But your story, your real story, is deeper than that. It's made up of the moments no one else saw, the nights you cried and still got up in the morning, the battles you fought quietly, the dreams you chased when everyone else told you to be realistic. Not everyone will bother to read past your cover. Some will skim, some will misinterpret, and some will never care. But don't live your life trying to convince them. Be the author of your own story, not the sequel to somebody else's. Live your life for the people who read your content, the ones who take time to understand you, to value you for your truth, not your image. And more importantly, live for yourself, because that's the only reader who truly matters. As we leave here today and step into the next chapters of our lives, I hope we carry this lesson with us. You don't need to ask permission to be yourself. You don't need a crowd to validate your direction. You don't need to follow someone else's script when you already have the pen in your own hand. Every once in a while, when the pressure gets heavy, when the world tells you to be smaller, safer, quieter, I hope you stop worrying, doubting, fearing, and just live. Take the trip, change your major, quit the job, move to the new city, say what you feel, laugh too loud, be weird, be curious, be someone who surprises people, including yourself. The truth is, the world doesn't need more copies, it needs more originals. And we, the class of 2025, are originals. We are coming of age in a world that's changing fast, and sometimes too fast. But that also is what makes us so powerful, because we get to shape the future. With our courage, with our creativity, our voices, and the stories as we write one page, one risk, one decision at a time. So no, we don't need to all look the same, walk the same path, or chase the same idea of success. We just need to show up in the world as ourselves and trust that's enough. To my classmates, we've survived online school, AP tests, cafeteria pizza, burnout, breakups, breakthroughs, and somehow, senior year. We've laughed together, cried together, pulled each other through, and now we've made it here. So what's next? You're not only ending a chapter, we're starting a brand new one. Some will be adventurous, some straightforward, and some will be loud and messy, but all of them will be ours. Let's make them unforgettable. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's live our stories well. Thank you.
Thank you, Edison, and thank you to all of our speakers today. Superintendent Benty and Faribault Public Schools Board of Education, it is now my profound honor and privilege as principal of Faribault High School, and on behalf of the entire Faribault faculty, to affirm that the senior class of 2025 has successfully met all graduation requirements established by the state of Minnesota and Faribault Public Schools. Our school board members will present diplomas this year to the senior class, and assistant principals Mr. Timmer and Ms. Sweeney will read names. Our graduation ceremony guide is Adam Wallace, our 25-26 Student Council President. Adam, you can now come forward. We will begin the process of handing out diplomas. We just need to do a little transition piece, and then we'll get started. So just.
Mahado Ali Abdi. Kadar Salat Abdirahman. Najib Omar Abdul Qadir. Fatima Ibrahim Abdul Qadir. Jamie Natalie Adamek. Rueda Abdiaziz Aiden. Abdi Fatah Mohammed Ahmed. Ayanle Yusuf Ahmed. Omer Ali Ahmed. Suleiman Mohammed Ahmed. Adna Abdiaziz Ali. Dahir Ishmael Ali. Casper Dorothy Anderson. William Edward Anderson. Luis Alfonso Andrade Martinez. Emma Rose Ardolph. Ethan Charles Archibald.
Barack Jabari Barner. Isabella Christine Bartness. Addison Joy Bauer. Nadia Lorraine Baum. Zaira Carolina Beltran. Alexia Elizabeth Benton. Aaron Alejo Blancarte Hernandez. Tia Bodnar. Gabriella Catherine Bovers. Anastasia Rochelle Bachman. Maria Bolanos Ayala. Lucan Bongers. Dustin Shane Michael Abayan Boyd. Leslie Uretzi Bravo Moreno. Grace Marie Brazil. Summer Lynn Brooks. Elise Marie Camargo. Benjamin Robert Cap. Carson Thomas Castile.
Jorge Cisneros. Mara Ann Cook. Zoe Lynn Cope. Caitlin Addie Marie Cortez. Karen Janet Cruz Baez. Benjamin William Cuniff. Wyatt Gerald DeGroot. Xander Vincent Dell. Anna Amy DeMars. Sudais Ahmed Dakane. Safia Mohammed Diriye. Casey J. Dobbs. Nasteo Dalmar De Luciana Quinn Ecker. Alexander Enriquez Flores. Rosie Liliana Escamilla. Victor Angel Espinoza Chelly. Nazruddin Abdullahi Farah. Leviathan Wilhelmina Felt.
Brianna Marie Ferris. Xavier Trayvon Fields. Anastasia Joy Philippi. Jace Michael Finnegan. Nora Grace Fisher. Chase William Fleechek. Cameron Nicholas Ford. Hayden DeLoss Foster. Jaquan Anthony Gaines. Jose Saul Galarza. Estefany Jocelyn Galindo. Crystal Garces Huerta. Ariana Lynn Garcia. Hannah Jo Gerke. Nell Elizabeth Gibbs. Matthew Paul Giefer. Duncan James Glindy. Hunter Brian Glynn.
Wiesen Jose Gomez. Leonardo Gonzalez Rodriguez. Nora Ardella Gordon. Hannah Rose Hagry. Alexander Ruben Hammerschmidt. Jaden Jonathan Hart. Muntas Mohammed Hashi. Hebo Rashid Hassan. Shukri Yusuf Hassan. Layla Hashi Hassanur. Jersey Colleen Hausen. Caleb Lynn Helm. Jocelyn Elizabeth Herda. Adrian Hernandez. Morgan Francis Holven. Abigail Rose Hoy. Jillian Lee Huberty. Ayanle Ibrahim. Fatah Hassan Ibrahim.
Mohammed Ibrahim. Rashid Ibrahim. Hilario Haid Hamario Orbe. Nix Alexis Jewett. Is he here? Kyrie Ahmad Johnson. Ishmael Dubo Kasim. Adna Dira Khalif. Drake Thomas Kirkpatrick. Morgan May Klum. Grant Patrick Cook. Olivia Lynn Corbell. Anzal Mohammed Kosar. Carson Keith Kramer. Jacob James Kraut. Finn Samuel Larson. Micah John Linway. Israel Felipe Lira Pino. Ashton William Little Solberg. No. Okay.
Ava Lynn Lockman. Draven Cole Lovingood. Jocelyn Mary Lozano. Lydia Elizabeth Lucan. Margaret Mary Lund. Colin John Macewick. Mohammed Elmi Madej. Leah Deja Mado. Tori Rose Manahan. Lucas James Marquez. Moxie Diamond Marsaw. Emiliano Martinez Bartolo. Farhan Yusuf Mohammed. Isa Abdi Mohammed. Yusuf Abdi Mohammed. Ikra Mohammed Salah. Sydney K. Morgan.
Sumaya Noor Muhammad. Abdirahman Laban Muhuddin. Abigail Ruby Munoz. Alexa Ashley Murillo Lemus. Mohammed Amin Ahmed Muse. Kyra Lee Nash. Elena Tori Nelson. Kyra Marie Nelson. Lynn Wynn. Evan David Nagon. Isak Mahat Noor. David Novak. Jabez Ahmad Oliver Tong. James William Dean Olson. Oda Abdi Omar. Maya Margaret Roshar Opsel. Ajulu Mo Opulu. Fernanda Ortega Davila. Xavier Lee Padilla.
Cora Lynn Paquette. David Jeffrey Paschke. Diego Jesus Pascual Sanchez. Madden Anthony Paul. Hazel Paz. Tyler Stephen Perry. Emmanuel Natividad Pineda. Giovanni Samuel Pino. Ryder Cole Piper. Aaron John Plunkett. Rowan Gareth Pounds. Caleb Wayne Quinnell. Jordan Scott Quinnell. Jasmine Ramirez. Ariana Christine Rangel. Diane Paul Lul Riyad. Isabella Renza Posada. Dayanara Reyes Andrade. Mason James Richter.
Tennyson Marnie Roiger. Belinda Lynn Romero. Angel David Rosas Mercado. Theodore Nicholas Rothstein. Tatiana Guadalupe Salt. Justin Anthony Sanoja. Justin Joshua Schroet. Braden Michael Schultz. Nelimaris Segura. Kim Chandra Dadaka Sangdam. Kyler J. Severson. Elena Luann Simon. Jima Dugo Sinberu. Aubrey Grace Smith.
Congratulations.
Anju Grace Stafford. Mason Robert Sterling. Tristan Stewart. Aurora Maiden Still. Sarah Benedicta Stroh.
Hallie Kate Teon. Gabriella Beatrice Temple. Addison Elizabeth Taboda. Kayla Ayari Trigueros. Hannah Trinkova. Chase Nicholas Vargo. Riley Michael Valishek. Kelsey Marie Vigasa. Owen Francis Viscoso. Nolan Paul Vogelsberg. Owen Christopher Voigt. Allison Ella Warnamundi. Nathan Lawrence Warnamundi. Samuel Lawrence Weinberger. Madison Marie Wellborn. Lyric David Went Kotek. Baron Robert Wermer-Skirschen. Lorelei Marlene Weston. Evelyn Joy White.
Scarlett Star Murga. Olivia Rain White. Alex Whitman. Nicholas Allen Woods. Aronransky Angelina Yell. Anna Elizabeth Yetzer.
It is my honor to present you, the Board of Education, our esteemed parents, and the broader community, the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations. At this time, I invite our senior class president, Addison Bauer, to come to the stage and share a final few words.
Seniors, please rise at this time. Fellow seniors, in symbolism of our graduation, you may now move the tassel on your cap from right to left. Falcons, you have now completed your journey that started as a kindergarten student and culminates today as a Faribault High School graduate. Seniors, you may now toss your caps.